Patrick at Pals with Jim, and this is where the magic happens. We're in the back room of Pals, and Jim's got some of the stainless from the 48 Dodge. And Jim, let's take a look at this piece. This is a before piece.
Yeah.
And you can see the dents in it. And down here, there's dents.
There's little dents and dings. Anytime you restore a car, that's exactly what we're doing, is restoring it. We're trying to reuse all the original stuff, especially like on this 48 Dodge. This stuff's not available. There's no aftermarket with this stuff. And finding it good used in better condition than what we got is near impossible. So you got to do what you can to try to fix it.
Well, and that's an important point, because a lot of folks think, well, I'm going to restore my car. And they go to the internet catalogs and they start ordering all new parts and pieces. But the idea of restoring is to bring back the original equipment. And in most times, the original equipment is better than what you can buy online, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, Jim, what type of pieces? Now, you can see all the dents in this one, and you can see this is a finished product that's been done.
Yeah,
there's no dents.
I just finished this one a minute ago. It had a big dent here. There's still a little bit of, you'd have to be looking real hard to notice. And it had some big scrapes on the bottom, which I had to tap out and file and sand down and repolish the.
Now, what type of tools do you use, Jim? Explain these tools, because you've got a whole selection of stuff.
I've got homemade tools. For like sometimes when you got corners and edges like this, I've got this. It just used to be a washer, but it's nice and flatly made in different curves and stuff, where I can put it in a vise if I have to, and like set it down and tap on it. And usually I don't do much more. I don't really use a hammer. I've got this punch that I've modified and rounded the tip, but it's still flat on the tip. It rounded the edges. So if let's say I got a dent here, I've got, this isn't it, but I've got a thick metal plate out there that's super flat. Like for these, I would take them, and to make sure I got the corner, because of this out of curve in it, this has different curves on it that I made. So
you'd put that in there and you rub it.
And tap it a little bit and rub it. Like this, I would start, that's got a bigger dent, so I'd probably start with the bigger side here on a flat surface. And that's all I do, just little taps at a time to work it out. You don't want to work it out too far. It doesn't hurt to put it out a little further than it was. But then when you get it as flat as you can, then you can take a small file, and file that down, just like doing body work, but it's raw steel.
So you're gonna start with a file, and then you're gonna move to steel wool.
Well, the steel wool, that's just a little trick I use to help polish it at the end. But I'll move the different grit sandpapers and wet sand it, and then like this one, I went all the way down to 3000 grit, and then come in and polished it.
And you were telling me, and this is really important, like on a ball peen hammer, it's all rounded edges. On your punches, you've got to make them rounded, or you're going to have a problem. When you hit it with a punch that's not rounded, it's going to leave the mark of the punch in the metal.
Yeah, it'll leave an actual ring around it, because if you're never going to hit it perfectly straight, and it's going to show on the outside. It's going to show on the other side.
So you want to make sure, even though you're hitting these things with force, you got to make sure that they're rounded and they don't leave another mark in the metal. If you've got metal, stainless steel trim, door handles that need to be refurbished, bring it to Pals. We can bring that back to normal, back to brand new condition. And that's what it is, restoring a car versus just replacing parts. You want to keep the original parts on the car, because in many cases they're much better than what you can buy today. See you soon.